Hi, this is CJ Walters, Head of Product at GoodBlock Technologies. This video demonstrates how easy it is to launch a Telos Works proposal using the Decide Voter mobile application. Before you begin this process, I highly recommend a few things. First, that you calculate the amount of funds you need to launch a proposal. This is 5% of the total amount you are requesting plus 10 Telos. From the account that you will be launching the proposal, you will need to send this refundable deposit to the Telos account works.decide. As you will see later in the video, I did not do this before I started. It's not a big deal, but for the smoothest launch, I think it is better to do this beforehand. Second, create a copy-paste document in your phone with the following information: the primary image link, unique ID, you can also use the ID randomly generated in the app, your proposal title, and a description. And then for each milestone, you'll also need a title, your photo, and a description. And finally, the amount requested for each milestone, which might be the total for the proposal if you are only doing one milestone. The third thing I recommend is having all the files on your phone that you plan to upload with your proposal, including a PDF of your proposal and any image files. Okay, let's get started. Open your application and the account you will use to launch your proposal. This takes you to your groups page. Select the blue arrow icon in the Telos Governance Token group, which is the only group I'm a member of with this account. This opens with the proposal screen. Here, click the plus symbol to add one. Choose proposal for your type and then choose a category. We are updating the Telos Decide app, so I choose apps. This is where you need your copy-paste document, so you can switch back and forth between Decide Voter and your document. First, I'm going to add a photo, which I will be doing with a link. I jump over to my document and copy the link and jump back to paste it in the app. Next is the unique voter ID, which you can choose yourself or go with the random one that is automatically populated. Now you want to add a title. This is pretty easy and you could just type it in, but for the purposes of this video, I thought it would be better for everyone if you didn't have to watch my weak phone typing skills. You want to add a description. It's bad enough that you have to watch me copy and paste, so that's the first section. Click Next. You have to add a milestone, and you can add up to 12, but this is for a single milestone proposal, so I'm going to use the exact same content here that I just used for the whole proposal. I'm going to start with the description because it is already on my clipboard. Now I will go back over and get the title. As I already said, I can totally type these in, but I promise you it would be far more painful than watching me copy and paste. I'm going to use a different picture for this, just to add a little more visual interest. This one is stored on dstore, which is pretty cool. Copy and paste. Then you put in the amount you were requesting for the milestone, which in this case is also the total for the proposal. Click Save and go to the next screen. It shows you everything. I've created a PDF document of the entire proposal, which I have saved on my phone and I am uploading here. Now I'm going to save the draft, sign for that. It's important to note here that while the proposal is a draft, it is not live, though it can be seen in the app if you filter for drafts. This brings us back to the point I mentioned at the beginning, where I recommend having your Telos deposit already sent to the works.decide account. Very important that you are sending it from the account you are launching the proposal with. Telos Decide does not offer the option of transferring tokens, so you will need to do this in your preferred interface, which is what I did off screen after I saved the draft. So now I'm going back into the app to review my draft and see if there are any changes I want to make. As you can see, I have deposited 398 Telos to works.decide, which shows in the green. I'm going to filter for only works and drafts, and here you can see all the drafts. We can click into the Decide Voter draft and look through and see if there are any errors or changes that need to be made. From here, you can click the blue Edit option and click through each screen and review. Now, we will click Launch and sign with Anchor. Success! Proposal created. You can see there are 28 days left and it's ready to be voted on. Let's go back into the main group page and take a look. Filter for Active Works proposal, and there is our new proposal ready to go. Thank you for watching. With Decide Voter launched, we at Good Block Technologies hope to see many more Telos holders not just voting on proposals and for network validators, but also using Telos Works to improve the ecosystem, their local communities, and the world. This particular proposal seeks funds to pay for many different language translations, some of which have already been added to the application and others that we plan to add. You can see a list by downloading the proposal from your Decide Voter. Once again, thank you for watching.